In this video, we will try and understand the history of the Cold War, what are the major events which took place during the Cold War. Along with this, we will learn why the Cold War is named so and its proxy wars. So without further ado, let's dive into deep. Basically, the Cold War is the competition between the communism and the capitalism. After the World War II, the world was bipolar. USSR and the USA were existing in the world. In holistic view, we will find vast differences in their political ideology, in their institutions, whether economically, industrial, and their tactics for development were entirely dissimilar from head to toe. There's a sensible statement mentioned in the book Why Nations Fail. It reads as institutional differences played a critical role in explaining economic growth throughout the ages. So, let's look at the institutions and policies of both the rivals. On the one hand, the USSR veered the extractive political and economic institutions, but it does not mean that USSR could not generate wealth, but cannot acquire sustainable growth in the long term. And we will see later that that become the primary cause in the to dismantle the USSR. As there is a widely renowned saying of an American investigator and journalist Lincoln Stephen, when he was returning from the Soviet Union, he said, I have seen the future and it works. So suddenly he was talking about the Soviet Union, and until the 1980s, Westerners believed that the Soviet Union can become the most superpower country than them. In the USSR, there were the authoritarian and totalitarian leaders. They were reigning over there, and they were inspired by the Karl Marx theories. He is the father of the communist theory. In the USSR, there was no freedom of speech, there was very high media censorship, there was extractive economy, as we have already discussed, there was no privatization. It means no a person over there can buy land and cannot invest the money in the business. There was market which was not free, and everything was under the control of the government. While in bird's eye view, that was happening in USSR side, while the situation were entirely opposite in the USA. On the other hand, the USA possessed the inclusive political and economic institutions which are the practical theories leading to the sustainable growth. In 1917, civil war ignited in the Soviet Russia due to the Red and White Army. Red Army was known as Bolsheviks. They overthrew the regime in October 1917, and in 1927-24 the Lenin died, and in 1927 Joseph Stalin came and gripped on the country. Due to the civil war which happened in the Soviet Union, the Vladimir Lenin bought the revolution and called for an elite group to lead the revolution and set up a dictatorship of the proletariat, and he became later the founding head of the government in Soviet Russia and Union. Moving toward the pertinent point, why the Cold War is named so. The Cold War is named so due to its nature, because the two major countries never fought battle together. They never fired a single bullet with each other, but they fought that with the help of the proxy war, taking the help from the other countries. How they used to fight the proxy wars, USA and USSR both, they involve that country diplomatically, they make treaties with the other nation, they make alliances with other nation, and what they used to did later, they used to provide the aid, trade, armies, military equipment, and the training along with this to have the war on their land, and they full baked that war, as in the case of Afghanistan, as in the case of Vietnam, as in the case of the Korea. The Cold War started from the 1947 to 1991. Let's discuss the major events which took place during the Cold War. So the Cold War started by the Truman Doctrine in 1947, which is the American foreign policy, which was in support of those free countries where Soviet Union was extending its territory, extending its military and influence. Soviet Union were known to be infiltrating the liberated countries and forcing communism upon them, which aggravated the Western powers. And that is the reason that the USA formed the Truman Doctrine by the name of his president, Henry Truman. In 1948 and 49, Germany divided, make a demarcation line in the shape of wall or blockade, which took place, which is considered the international crisis of Cold War. In 1950, war without the open conflicts started. In 1950 and 53, we see the world saw the Korean War. In 1950, the Stalin died and Nikita Khrushchev in the USSR take the power and Eisenhower take the power in the USA. In 1955, the USSR signed the Warsaw Pact. In 1956, Suez Canal crisis occurred. In 1955 and 1975, approximately for 20 years, USSR and USA fight the war in Vietnam. In 1960, Cuban Missile Crisis occurred. This is the this is the place where the world was on a brink to to annihilate the nuclear war, but it saved in the nick of the time. In 1962, China and the Soviets split due to the ideological differences. In 1970s, escalation between the USSR and USA were de-escalated. But when USSR sent its troops to Afghanistan, so for that in counter attack, the USA supported the Mujahideen with the help of the Pakistan, and they made the Afghan Mujahideen so powerful to fight against the USSR. In 1918, the Olympic between the USSR and USA were boycotted. In this, we saw the USA is boosting its military spending, boosting its economy. But on the other hand, the USSR saw the downhill movement in their economy, institutions, because as we already discussed, the extractive economy can provide you the wealth, but not sustainable wealth. So therefore, until here, when the USSR fought many wars, proxy wars, and now it is in dire need of support and help. So there was no any country to support it, and therefore this became the prime cause of its dismantlement. In 1983, again the another crisis known as Abel Archer 83. Again, here the world was in the nick of the time to ignite the nuclear war. This was created by the USSR, but after all, in the nick of time, it saved. It happened because the USSR conceived that due to the large NATO military exercise in USA, which causes speculation for the USSR that the USA is going to do about to do something for the nation, going to ignite their country, going to spread the war for them. So therefore, the USSR were about to fire the missile, but they stopped in the nick of the time. In 1985, what happened in the USSR? Another general secretary of USSR came, known as Mikhail Gorbachev. He became the prime reason of the end of the Cold War because he possessed the different ideologies, different mindset, and therefore the USSR from the 15 republics of the USSR were separated from the USSR, and the Russia became another country, and that the Cold War ended in the world. After the Cold War, the world became the unipolar. It means there was only superpower known as the USA. So this is all about the Cold War. The Warsaw Pact was formed in 1955. Let me know in your comments that when the NATO was formed.